Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to some more sticky business with your boys Kelly, Jake, Timmy, John, Mark, Jed, and whatever the hell they're fighting today. How's everybody doing?
Oh, just lovely.
All right.
We were
living the dream.
We were having a serious discussion about Wanda versus Jean Grey but before we went live, and it was interesting. There was like if and and statements here in this equation we were doing and shit. It's fun, man. It's fun.
Is Phoenix Force in play? That's the question.
Yeah. That's usually I what movie was it that it ended with her and the Phoenix almost coming out of the water or just below it? I don't remember. Was it X-Men 2? Yeah.
X2,
yeah. I remember watching that movie so many times because I loved it, and it was just that.
It was on FX all the time.
Oh yeah.
And that last scene though, you're just like, oh, and years later you got X-Men 3. And,
yep.
Oh.
And they botched it hard.
Well, I can't do them all well.
Why not?
I mean, besides killing that universe of Cyclops within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can't complain anymore. All right.
When do you think your characters will get to godlike powers?
Next week.
Never.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Wait.
Jeremy,
Get there. Jake.
Actually, just going to abandon this quest and go to find the Starstone.
Do the Starstone? Yeah.
I mean, we could derail this thing right now.
I mean,
just
if touching the
freaking Dublands is like, fuck this.
Is killing the Gooch the same thing as touching the Starstone?
I mean, to Jeremy, sure. That is his
Jeremy has to become a god to kill him.
That's what I want to see. Him standing on top of the gooch going, I have become a god!
I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
He goes into the next town proclaiming his godhood, and then there's some god-hating heretic who's like, I'll strike you down, and he's like, no, God.
No, it's just he runs into a dog catcher.
It's just like the child catcher from Chi Chi Bang Bang, except it's just
got him.
He just catches shoonies.
Nets, my only weakness.
The issue is that shoonies aren't they're not weak people.
No, they're not.
No.
They're small.
Yeah,
so.
they're small, but they're a hardy race, and they survive quite a lot, being the size that they are.
Apparently, against large fish, though.
The one weakness.
Their one weakness.
The one weakness.
And vacuum cleaners,
But I had speaking of dogs and vacuum cleaners, my growing up, I had a Staffordshire Terrier, which they're pit bull. They're the French pit bulls, kind of. And whenever we ran the vacuum, she would usually just bark and snap at it once. But there was one time she straight up just attacked it and just ripped off the rubber stripping on the edge of the vacuum. And my dad was just in awe, just Xena, what the fuck? She's like, what? Stop it. And ever since that day, she knew she could deal damage to it, and so we had to put her in another room because otherwise she would be like, I know how to do it this time. I know how to get it this time. We always had to.
You can make God bleed, man. You can make God bleed.
She ripped off part of its flesh. She knew she could do it. Maybe you can make these jungle drakes bleed. As I want to jump right the fuck into it because I'm excited for this combat. So as we move over to the combat, I want everyone to see I already rolled initiative, a pretty damn good one for these jungle drakes.
Oh, gosh, you gonna put me on the spot?
Oh, and Urath did not do so well.
Last time I used a digital roller this game.
Yeah, the digital rollers just never work well.
I mean, we played a game of Starfinder this week that supports that theory.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
That was brutal.
Oh my god, I don't know how in the hell we did just that bad.
Man, Loop, he had a little spreadsheet showing everybody's rolls he put up afterwards.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it and post it in our Discord because it was statistically ridiculous.
Abysmal.
Well, I just rolled a pretty good initiative.
Oh, you rolled a pretty good one. What was yours?
Yeah, it was the best I could roll.
Oh.
It was a natural 20.
Okay, for how much?
Oh,
31.
31. Excellent,
All right.
excellent.
Still going second.
Still going second to the Drake though. Doublemane. You are in a sticky wicket, as you can see.
What?
Yeah, you're in an interesting spot.
I'm
so,
a dragon too. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm good.
talk-
I can talk to these.
I was gonna say,
Even with-
diplomatize with it.
I will speak
Drake's locked
religion.
in there with him.
What did you roll?
I got a 16, so I rolled a 16, so I have a 28.
28.
So it doesn't matter.
That still doesn't matter. Well, the numbers always matter, just not.
Yes, they do.
Not really in this. Jeremy, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
17. And Dr. Brick.
How does a 34 sound?
Whoa!
Damn!
Natural 20.
Damn.
Two
Well,
nat 20s.
yeah.
2 nat 20.
I get.
Interesting. Okay, so let me extend this for everybody here. All right. Make sure everyone at home can see exactly what is going on. And Tim, could I possibly get the music? Get some battle music happening.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. All right, so everyone can see that. Let me also show everyone at home the placement. So Jeremy is next to the horse with the carriage because you guys got off. You wanted to make sure that the weight distribution on the bridge wasn't going to be an issue. Smart move. But Drake decided that was a great time to get a horse snack. Then we have Uras, another jungle Drake, right next to Dobermane, Krieg, and then Dr. Brick all the way down there at the bottom because he's the one with the climb speed. If anything happened to the bridge, he would have been good. But now we're in a completely different situation. I will tell you, as the jungle Drake landed, the bridge shook but did not break. So now you feel pretty confident with this massive thing on here that you should be all right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We can die with confidence.
The bridge doesn't kill you, but the Drake's kill you.
The Drake will eat you. It is Dr. Brick's turn.
Oh, geez. So he's walking along, cautiously heading down this dark, jungle-ridden bridge, and all of a sudden, the bridge shakes behind him. And he hears some, horrible hissing and screeching. Turns around and sees this giant Drake, which, I don't know, not positive. Dr. Brick knows exactly what these are. Arcana's not exactly his thing. No. But he will act quickly, and he will double move into position because he sees how vulnerable Doublemane looks.
All
And
right.
he
the
will-
most armored creature in the world.
And he will unleash a flurry of blows
All
to
right.
draw its attention, because it clearly looks like it's about to eat Doublemane.
It could.
Guessing a 19 doesn't hit.
A 19 does not hit. That is a miss.
Awful roll, but alright, that might be better. 25.
25 does hit.
Sweet. Alright, please roll a fortitude save.
Okay. Let's see. My fortitude save is a 33.
You're fine.
All right.
And you will take 15 damage.
So you sock him in the jaw. All right.
Me.
It is the Drake's turn. The Drake is first. So I will do the Drake that we're looking at that everyone at home can see. It is going to go for the easy target and go right for Doublemane.
What?
Bastard.
He just
Coward.
got uppercutted. Oh, God.
So it's going to use something called Draconic Frenzy. So it's a 2-action thing, but the Jungle Drake makes 1 Fang Strike and 2 Stinger Strikes in any order.
It has stingers. Wonderful.
It does have stingers.
I like that.
So first off, it is going to do the fangs. So 22 to hit. That was actually not a good roll at all.
Oh god, that hits me
That
exactly.
hits. Okay.
Savage.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you are also something called predatory grab. So you're grabbed.
Fantastic.
In its mouth.
Fantastic.
Next two attacks with the stingers as you were in its mouth.
Damn.
36 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Okay.
Boy. Oh boy.
Let's see. That would be 26 points of damage.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
I also need you to roll a fortitude save.
No.
Hey Kelly, I can ask you this for Dr. Brick. How's this fortitude save?
That's Dr. Brick's fortitude save?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, this is a neat ability.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's okay. It's good, I'd say.
It's better than mine, I'm sure. So he is going to roll for fortitude save. That is an 18 on the die. What's your fortitude save? Or your
Plus 13.
Then add that.
Okay.
31?
31. Okay, so you succeed.
Sick.
Yep. So
God.
Wait,
this.
you got to use my fortitude?
Yeah, I have an
Kobold
ability called
ability.
Ally Shelter, and it's a reaction that once a
Sick.
day I can use your ability score instead of mine.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a really fucking sweet ability, especially in
And
this
it's
exact instance.
Yeah, because I don't know what that
For
is.
sure.
Please, monk, I need your saves.
My God, I'm grabbed and I'm down below half.
Last stinger attack.
God, it's still going.
Natural 20.
Well,
Ooh.
I'm
Ooh.
dead.
Well, let me get the cards.
Yep.
We're very dead, nobleman.
I had the damage
No
here.
bueno.
I had the damage here, but we will see what the card says.
Yeah, let's see how bad this is.
Like I didn't think that like we were.
Let
all
me
gonna
roll up my
die
next
when this
character.
started. Like.
Alright, for piercing, bicep wound, the target is enfeebled 1 until healed. Not too bad for you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter because
Yeah.
I'll be knocked out.
28 points of damage.
Yeah, that I am unconscious and dying.
Unconscious and dying.
You're dying 2.
Dying too.
Yep.
Right, because it's a crit.
You got back-to-back
That's a problem.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Bob. Oh shit.
So that was
Yeah.
that was a 2-action thing. Can he really? He has you in his mouth.
Does the stinger have poison?
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Roll me a fortitude save for that too.
Even though I'm knocked out.
I mean, it's poison. You don't need to be conscious to get poison.
26.
You're,
Yeah, 26.
you're fine. You're good.
Okay.
Yep. You took a bunch of damage, but you're not poisoned.
Oh God, it's fantastic.
Yay.
All right. I don't think he can. The only thing he would like to do is try to move, but he's kind of caught in between two people, so he's just going to sit there for a second with you in his mouth. The other jungle drake up top, however, as it
Going
descends.
to kill Jeremy.
Luckily, it's eaten horses before, but it's going to do something a little different, where it is going to spit venom. So, Jungle Drake can spit a sticky glob of its venom to up to 50 feet that explodes in a 10-foot burst. So it's going to be getting you on the horse.
Horse dead.
I need you and the horse to make me a reflex save. I will pull up a horse here. I will roll for that.
Probably
We didn't name it, did we? We're not attached, right?
Dinner.
His name was Godfried.
Harold. Oh, Godfried, okay. A 22.
You got a 22. You have been exposed to the Jungle Drake venom.
All right, time to switch dice.
Go ahead, make me a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
All right, come on. Dragon Punch Squad dice from Dice So High, don't let me down.
Wait, what was that?
It's a natural one.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
You have been failed.
This is already almost worse than the wisp fight.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys know when like they have those commercials where it's like
Wait, hero point, hero point, hero point, hero point.
oh
This is the time to use
Yeah.
Yes.
I enact the hero point. So
Sorry.
Thank you. As this poison is starting to course through Jeremy's veins, you're transported into a different time. You see a young Jeremy. He's out fishing with his father, and they pull up a fish, and it starts like kind of snapping at him. And Jeremy is he gets kind of bitten by this fish, and his father just like freaks out, and his father's like, oh, what's the voice at? Hold on a second. It's Prince Charles portrayed in The Crown. Jeremy, put that fish down. And Jeremy throws down the fish, and his father is like, what? You know you can't. You know you can't mess with fish like that. Oh goodness! And he starts rustling through his pack, and he finally finds something, and he pulls out like this like salve, and he starts putting it on Jeremy where the wound is, and he's like, here my boy, that might help. And young Jeremy's like, oh Papa, what was that? He's like, that my friend, my son was a poisonous fish known as the poison fish. And you must take great care around venomous things, Jeremy. Now you must promise me that you'll be more careful. Remember, poisons must be avoided. And he just poisons must be avoided in his head as he's just remembering this memory, like, oh, have to make this save.
If there is a god, this will be another one.
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
A 3. It might as well be a 1. It's a 3.
Oh my
Sucks,
god.
man. That sucks.
I guess he did learn about the.
What did you? Wait. What's your total?
My total is a 12.
12.
So it's probably a crit fail.
That is still a crit fail.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. So it is. Kelly, clarify this. Do you crit fail on all poisons, or does it have to say? Does it have to designate a specific thing for a certain poison?
If you crit fail on any affliction, you go right to stage 2.
You go right to stage 2. Okay. So at stage 2, you take 1d6 poison. You take 5 points of poison damage, and you are enfeebled 2.
Ouch. That's literally the worst ever for me.
It's not good.
I hate everything about this. Continue.
Hey, at least you're not unconscious and dying.
It is. Oh yeah, let me roll the horse. I forgot about the horse.
Oh, yeah.
That's the important one here.
I hope you get like a natural 20.
Yeah, I know, right?
The horse
Saves
is gonna
just
crit.
The horse does a backflip.
reflex makes it.
It's like, yeah, I've been through these woods quite a few times.
Does the horse get initiative if he gets a natural 20? Can he get in the fight? Might eat him.
He got a 15 total, so just a fail. So the horse takes 4 points of poison damage as the blob of venom just blah all over him and Jeremy. And then
Horses are hardy.
yeah. Are they hardy enough for a smack from a drake, though? Is the question. Let's see. Oop. All right. Fang attack on the horse. 20 total. 12 points of damage. Somehow the horse is still alive.
Wow.
Lasted longer than I thought he would.
Alrighty. Wow, that was a fun turn. I like that. Next is Krieg.
All right. So we didn't mention this in the beginning, but we leveled up. And one of Krieg's witch abilities he got was he learned a new lesson. So he sees this brick flies by him. He turns around and sees Doberman already in the jaws of this thing. And he raises his hand to the Drake and he just goes, "Let him go!" And I cast Malicious Shadow, heightened.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Ooh.
All
So
right.
its shadow becomes a twisted version of itself that can attack it.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh,
Awesome.
alrighty then.
All right.
So metal.
Yeah, it was a really cool bit. When John and I were reading it, we were like, "This is so awesome! How have we not read this?" Okay, so read the ability. Do you get to attack it? You had it's what? It's a 3-action thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to use all 3 of my focus points to do this.
Okay.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
So I will get an
Wait,
attack off.
Well,
Why do you have to use
no.
it?
I think it's just a 3-action ability.
Reaction? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 1 focus point.
yeah.
Good, because when I first read that, I was like, it's a badass spell, but that's a hefty price to pay. So I'm gonna roll, and it's gonna use my spell DC, or spell bonus.
All right.
And I believe at heightened, Jake, that's 2d10 plus 8.
I think that's the math that we did. Yeah.
22.
22. No, that is just a miss. Barely a miss, though. All right. After that, Doberman.
What do I do? Do I roll to stabilize, I guess?
Yep. Roll to stabilize.
Oh god, I've never actually had to do this before. Well, no.
It's
I haven't.
10 plus your dying condition. It's just a flat roll.
Oh, flat roll. So I just have to get over a 12, I guess.
12 or better.
Yep.
5. So no.
Nope.
So I'm on dying 3 now? Or
You're on dying 3.
Oh wait,
Oh.
no. Doublemane gets moved in initiative right before the Drake, so
Oh,
you wouldn't have to
yep.
make that roll until
Oh,
later.
right. I will do that. So just after Brick. What a good spot to be in.
Yep.
I will-
So I pointed it out.
good job.
Okay. Well, after Krieg, it would have went to Jeremy then.
Good old Jer. Alright, well, I mean, there's not much else for Jeremy to do but to, hunt prey. So, he's gonna, a part of that is he gets that free, fun, recall knowledge.
Uh-huh.
It would it be, Arcana or Nature?
It would be Arcana.
Okay. 24.
24. Would be that is enough. Chad is still saying that you're a little soft there, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Do I sound low to you guys?
Not really, but
No. Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay.
I don't know.
Crank out the virtual output.
Gotcha.
That'll make everything loud. Let's try. Okie dokie.
All right.
Testing.
You sound fine to me. So,
Alright.
what knowledges do you want to know?
Okay, I want to know. I know it's acid. It has poison. It can grab. So I guess I want to know if it's weak to any particular energy type.
Is it weak to anything specific? No, it is not particularly weak to anything. Do you want to know its immunities? I'll give you that instead.
Sure.
Okay. It is immune to disease, paralysis, poison, and unconscious effects.
Okay, that's
Yep.
good to know actually.
Yep.
I had planned maybe an unconscious effect. Ooh.
Hmm.
What could that be? However, so I hunted prey. That's one action. With another action. So, Jeremy is kind of pissed off at this Drake. Usually he deals with things in the water, and this is something in the air. So, from an unknown source, he's just so upset at these drakes, and then suddenly, the bow starts to glow as he unconsciously casts gravity weapon.
Ooh.
Nice.
And that was one more action, so we've got one action left. He's gonna make the best of it, and he is going to shoot. Come on, Jeremy. That's what I'm talking about. 33.
33 to
nice.
33 to hit. That is a crit.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yes.
I was so close to hitting
Yes,
that
you
crit.
were. I was just like, damn.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So does my 1d8 for Hunt Prey get doubled too?
I don't.
I think so because
Yeah,
rogue sneak attack gets doubled.
Right.
yeah.
It should be you roll twice for your whole thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then
Or
gravity weapon, I get to
roll and then double. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So gravity weapon, I get to add a +4 to my roll.
Whoa.
So
There we go.
I'm gonna be rolling out some dice. That is 30 points of damage.
Oh.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep. That's
Bombs.
all Jeremy's got, but that is enough.
That's good.
There we go. Okay. After Jeremy, good turn. Good turn. Urath, it is your turn.
Okay, so Urath like turns like he's gonna run to Jeremy, and then he sees him crit this Drake, and he's like, "Got it covered. they need me here." So he's gonna
Smack its head.
He's gonna take a step up here. 5-foot step is still an action, so just thinking action economy here. And is going to take an action. He's gonna take his other two actions to actually hit, because I have a plan next round.
Okay.
So, first attack coming out. Only gonna be a 20.
That is a miss.
Okay, one more.
Wait, he's flat-footed.
Still a miss.
Crack die. Okay, that's gonna be that's a lot better. 25.
That will hit.
Okay. Okay. Here comes the big damage. Here comes the big damage. He's swinging with his great club too.
All right.
28 points of damage.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
cracks it over the back of the head.
And he releases dopamine.
Oh, I think actually I'm not raging. Take that back. Drop 4 points.
All right.
No, 6 points. 6 points. I'm sorry.
We'll add,
So it'll only be 22.
add 6 back into his health pool. All right. Now it comes to Dr. Brick.
Oh man, I'm in a rough spot. I want to get Doberman out of his jaws before I try to heal him.
Yeah.
Heal him in the jaws.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but then on the next turn, I can just crit him and kill him in one hit.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough spot.
It's real bad.
If he,
Can you roll to free him and then roll again with a hero point?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
almost
guess
grabbed. Like,
I guess I'm gonna try to ungrapple him.
Okay.
I don't know if that would be like a disarm or I don't know what that would be.
Make me a grapple check in order to try to just like grab a hold of Doblemane while he's there, and it'll just be a grapple check against his DC.
oh Jesus.
Dude, being a spellcaster in 2E is terrifying.
Yeah, kind of is, because if he hits me one more time, I'm dead.
Of course, I rolled a natural 2 for a 16.
No,
my
that
gosh.
did not do it.
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to grab him. Natural 2 again. Wow.
Ugh.
Mm,
I'm just gonna. I'm going to use my last action to use my healer's gloves and just heal you and give you a shot at life. Because it'll be your turn.
Yeah, and then I
And
can.
you're more likely to live conscious than dead.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Yeah, if he hits me one more time, I mean.
So I'm going to use my magical healing on you. Ooh, good. A 6 and a 4 for 17 hit points. So that's as good as I can get
I
for
will
you.
take anything.
My only source of magical healing I have.
17, right?
17. So use it wisely.
I'm alive.
You are wounded.
Barely.
So Mark, you are wounded 1. So if you go down, you add the wounded condition to whatever your dying value would be.
So I'd be dying 2 if I go unconscious again.
Dying 2 or
Unless he
dying
crits
3
me
to
again.
then dying 3.
Yep. All right. After Brick,
Here we go.
Doberman, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
And I cannot remove the wounded condition in combat. So
Yeah, I figured that's like a 10-minute rest type thing. So I'm grappled, right?
Yep.
Still. I can't cast anything. Because
Yeah, you
I
can.
would.
I would think you can.
You can move your hands and talk. I don't see why not.
So I can do something with somatic.
Go ahead.
hold on, let me look at the grab condition. real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
The grab condition
Yeah.
probably has a DC 5 flat check.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
So if you attempt to manipulate an action, if you attempt a manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed a DC 5 or it's lost. And I believe the somatic trait is a
Manipulate. Okay.
Yes.
So try to make a DC 5, and then we'll see where it goes.
Okay. Alright. So, because he's up 14 on a die.
All right.
So I would essentially be able to get off the spell at this point.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh boy, I have one planned out, but I'm hoping this Drake just can't roll high.
Dimension door, right? Dimension door?
I
Fourth.
wish I had mentioned.
Fourth level. Believe me, I checked.
Yes, I was looking into it and it didn't happen. Yeah, like out of all the spells I have, like I have ones that might be able to do damage, but I don't know how much damage I would have to do, and then it could just chomp and kill me. So I am going to spend one action, 2 actions to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Hey.
Good.
That's
So
good.
Awesome
the Drake
idea.
So, if the Drake wants to do an attack on me or something that Dieter's enemy attacks, attempting to attack the target you have to attempt a will save each time, and using a hostile action.
Right.
So
Does it say anything about if you're already grabbed? Because if not, I'm gonna make a rule now.
I don't see anything regarding it. It just says you ward a creature with protective energy that deters enemy attacks. Creatures attempting to attack the target must attempt a will save each time. If they use a hostile action, if the target, like me, uses a hostile action, it ends.
Right. But it doesn't say if you're already grabbed, right?
It doesn't specify. I mean,
Okay.
that's something I could look.
love this plan so much, and because it doesn't say, I'm going to put it in here. You are automatically dropped because Sanctuary is there until he makes a will save to get past it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
a
like it.
glowy fire just sort of erupts from you, and the Drake just
Just spits out,
Yeah.
just coughs out flames. And so he's just like barely alive, just like, and then hits himself again with his last remaining action to cast heal on him as well. So I'm like trying to do everything I can.
I've got utility spells, but in this kind of situation, all I can do is just pump out damage.
Yep.
Because I was thinking about it, but I don't have. If I crawl, I would have to stand up, which would provoke if he has an attack of opportunity. But I would still be standing there, and crawling is something that only can everyone do that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can.
How
You
far?
only move 5 feet.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't do diagonally. Okay.
But, well, no, if you move back 5 feet, the Brick and Urath are still harrying it.
Yeah, I can't do a full round attack on me. So, yeah, I was just thinking to get extra HP, but if I do that, I could also roll 2 and get nothing.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Let me give you a bit of detail. When he was using that tail, it looked like it had reach.
Yeah.
Fun. Alright. Then heal. He is going to roll a 1d8, and with his prayer beads, he gets an extra +1 to it. Where's my d8? 4 on die, so 5.
Damn. 5.
So he's alive, barely.
Barely.
And, just
You're up. You got sanctuary, and you got friends around you.
and
So
he's
get
like,
out.
yes. So 5 HP. All right.
Alrighty.
Brick,
Down back.
did Brick happen to multi-level into Paladin and have reputation strike?
He
Ching.
pulls out a greatsword.
I feel like multi-classing monk and paladin is like one of the dumbest things you can do.
Oh, very much.
They're like completely conflicting classes.
Jesus.
One is all about heavy armor and shields, and the other one is about
The opposite.
unarmed and no armor.
Yeah. But if a monk had a retributive strike, it would be way cool because he would just catch the sword in his hand as they tried to strike his friend. And
Yeah.
just no, and then punch the
Yeah.
guy.
We should write Paizo about that. That needs to be in the game.
Yeah. Where's the grab sword mechanic?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Let's get him on the phone right now.
All right. It is the Jungle Drake's turn. Luckily for you, Doublemane, a giant orc hit this Drake on the back of the head and pissed it
What's
off.
the plan?
So, he's going to turn around and do his Draconic Frenzy on you. So, first attack is the Fangs. Okay.
Come on.
20 to hit. Wow, I rolled really low on that Fang attack.
Miss.
Miss.
Good thing.
2 stinger attacks. 34.
Exactly a crit.
Exactly a crit. You take 38 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then roll me a fortitude. Roll me a fortitude save.
Damn. All right, hang on.
Oh, my
Oh, we don't want we don't want Urath getting enfeebled.
Nope.
No, God, no.
No.
Hang on.
Hero
Wait,
point,
wait.
hero
Ah, I
point.
dropped my die. Yeah, hero point if I need it. But luckily, fort is my best save.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 6.
Oh.
Fort. That's 20
A 20 total.
total.
You are, you take 1d6 poison damage.
Can I hero point or did I succeed?
You want to hear a point? You go right ahead.
Okay, I'll roll again.
All right, wait. I want to hear a story about you fighting fucking jungle drakes, though.
Okay, okay. It won't be about jungle drakes though.
Jungle juice, maybe.
Swamp drakes.
So he kind of flashes back to him standing outside of a animal skin tent, and some orcs come out of this tent and look at Urath and go, "She's waiting for you." And he opens up the tent and he sees the matriarch of the Grimtusk clan inside the tent, and she looks at him and goes, "Urath, the deep has called to you. Your destiny is upon you." And we'll flash back.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
and
Metal.
he will roll his. And so I got. I rolled an 11, so that's gonna be a 25.
25. You're fine.
Okay, cool.
You made it.
That
Hoping
works.
to save that hero point for my next action, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. So okay, go ahead. You're still going.
Last stinger attack.
Yeah.
And that will be a 27.
27 will just hit.
Will just hit.
You said
Cool.
34 on the first hit, correct?
It was 38 damage on the first one.
38. Okay.
And then this one is 12.
38. So okay.
And then a
15. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
and then a fortitude save.
Oh crap. That's looking a lot better with a natural 19.
God.
You're fine.
Whew.
All right.
Took half my health in one round. Or not quite.
Yeah, but let's see. That's a 2 action. That's a 1 action. He's just gonna try to bite you again. He's just gonna try to
All right.
bite you again. Wow, natural 1.
I'll take it.
Thank God.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes. About time.
Get that crit card out, baby. See what this Drake does to himself.
Impales himself.
Yeah. Unintentional move. You are moved 10 feet in a random direction.
Oh. There's only. I mean, can he? He can't. He can't.
I mean,
Determined by the
There are
GM.
people. There are people in there.
Determined by the GM.
And he bull rushes everyone off the bridge.
yeah, right.
No.
It's just.
I think it'd be like a 50-50 on which way he goes.
I mean,
Left or right, I guess.
Hold on. All right.
I say he just jumps off the bridge.
I think they're gonna step into the way. You should take force damage because he can't go.
And doesn't fly. He just falls.
I mean, yeah, so he moves 10 feet, and he is now here.
Okay.
He moved 10 feet that way. So as he tried to bite you, he like lost balance because the bridge is like rocking back and forth, and then he
That's
tried
only
to.
5 feet for him.
Oh, he was over here. So
right.
5'10", yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like trying to manage you all, and then the rickety bridge is swinging, and then he swings and he has to catch himself. So he's sort of like he's like perched himself halfway on the rope handle of the bridge, and then his other half is on the planks. So he's in a precarious position, but he does have flight. Just to let you know. After that.
Couldn't tell by those giant wings.
I know, right? After that, it comes to after the. Oh wait, it was the other Drake's turn. Let's slide up there and see what's going on with those guys.
No, forget about him. He doesn't need to go.
He's like, I want to fight
Attack
this
the
horse.
horse.
This
Waste
horse
the
is
turn on the
strong.
horse.
Urath can just drag the cart. I mean,
Yeah.
It is going to fly into the air and
No.
come right
Please
here next to
No.
Jeremy.
dude, he saw the horse and was like, yo, that horse is pretty strong.
I'm not gonna fuck with that horse.
The horse survived.
And then he is going to do his Draconic Frenzy on you. 1 Fang Strike coming out. 27 to hit you there, Jeremy.
That's a hit.
All right.
Rolling low.
Wow. Minimum 9 points of damage.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yes.
And you are grabbed.
Oh no.
No.
Next one. And then the 2 stingers. 23 to hit.
And when you're grabbed, you're flat-footed, right?
Yep.
Yup.
Dang it. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Would it not be otherwise?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, 15 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those good rolls.
Okay.
Good rolls.
And then I have to do a fortitude save or whatever.
And then a fortitude, yeah.
I'm dead. Jeremy's dead, guys.
Oh, well, wait. Stage 2. Okay, so yeah, you just roll to see if you stay at stage 2, because
23.
23. You failed actually. So I guess you just stay at stage 2. You can't go beyond it. So.
Cool.
Yep. And then 22.
That's a hit exactly.
Hit exactly.
Oh my gosh.
And then 14.
Okay. Yikes. I guess. Do I roll? Do I even bother rolling the fortitude?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead. I mean, you'll have to roll it on your turn anyways. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're at the
It's a
max.
fail.
You're at the max stage. Okay. All right, and that was his turn. So after that, it comes to Krieg.
So Krieg, everyone hears a loud as he cackles, and the Shadow's going to take another attack.
Yes.
Come on.
17 on the die, so that's going to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Jake's like, no.
But does it crit?
That was a 10 on the first D10.
Ooh, okay.
Come on.
21 points of damage.
Ooh.
As
Beautiful.
Krieg, he's cackling, but you see, there's like angry tears going down his face because he's afraid he's going to lose Doberman. And one hand
Aw.
is filled with shadow, and the other hand comes up as electricity starts flying off of his hand as he fires a bolt of lightning at this thing. So make me a reflex save.
Okay.
I'm going Super Saiyan, guys.
16.
Fail.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a very bad roll on him.
Yeah, I was about to say, damn.
Pull up my dice roller here. It's 33 points of damage.
Ooh.
Did you kill it?
Is it dead?
No,
Is it
but
dead?
God
What?
almighty.
Is it dead? Is it safe?
And at the end of that turn, Socrates in my little hood presses himself up
that's
against
right.
me and gives me 2 more focus points.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yep.
All right.
But you. No, it takes 2 action to give you 1. But
But that's his. Oh, 2 actions, give me 1. Okay.
yeah.
And he's got 2 actions.
Yeah. Okay, so. Wow. That was painful. Jeremy, it's your turn.
Okay, so to escape a grab is 1 action, and I can use my unarmed attack against its athletics DC.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to find out what my unarmed attack is. I'm guessing it's proficiency plus strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So my proficiency would be 10. Because I'm enfeebled, gosh, it's a -1 for my strength. But
Now you see why jungle drakes
actually, no.
are bad.
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think it'd be a -1. It would be a. Okay. It would be a. I think it'd just be a +0 for strength. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, just figuring all this stuff out as I go. So I get I have an okay bonus. That's all I feel like I really can do. So here we go.
Oh no. Timmy.
Tim.
I got a 14. I'm sure
Oh.
the athletics DC is not 14.
It's not, no.
Okay,
It's so
well,
hard to get out of shit too.
Yeah.
it is. But I can. It's only an action, so I can try again.
Keep trying.
I get a -5
Because-
to this.
Because escaping a dragon's jaws is always so difficult in real life.
Kelly does it every weekend, right? You just you wrestle dragons.
It's part of my morning workout.
Or every DPS recording would kill at least 3 dragons.
I mean, it's tradition. So
Peter, don't
15,
watch
so a
this.
fail.
Yep.
And I might as well just swing for the nat 20, right? Come on, dice, so I don't let me down. Nat 20! Freaking 20!
Look at Babe Ruth, he calls his shot.
You are
Okay.
The stars.
Alright, so that's a 20 total. I'm pretty sure that doesn't beat his athletics DC.
No.
So
But
that means I just get a
a
success.
regular success,
So
yeah.
I'm free.
You are freed out of. So you wriggle
Oh my
and you
God.
separate his jaws. And you guys look behind and you see Jeremy standing with his bottom paws on the bottom jaw and his top paws on the top jaw, and he's just like,
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
and then he just hops out.
I'm gonna die.
And the worst thing is that the Drake could just grab again.
Yeah, their usual thing is to try to grab with the jaw attack first, and then the next 2 attacks with the frenzy are the stingers because you're grabbed.
Yeah.
The usual stick. All right. After, good job, Jer. Urath, your turn.
I am so torn right now because I don't know where to go. I don't know if to hit this thing or to run to Jeremy. Can I get a read on like how damaged this one in front of me is? Like, is he on his last leg? Got it.
I wouldn't say. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Just general perception check to see like how well it's holding itself together.
It's only gonna be a 17.
17. I set the DC to 15. So,
Okay.
let me ask you something. What is your average damage?
Oh, okay. So 2d12. So that'd be 12 plus. So it's like 16.
You think you could take this one out this round?
But I'm thinking about how many people are around me that could probably take it out. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to disengage and move double action up here to move up here next to Jeremy.
All right, so you're taking a move action?
Yeah, to double move because I can't get there in one move. So I'm taking 2 actions to move there.
All right, you're going to get stabbed in the ass with a tail.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right.
23 to hit you?
Miss. I'm not raging.
Oh, wow.
I'm not raging yet. I haven't raged yet.
Alrighty then. So, you
All right.
barely dodged. It comes like right past your head.
And he comes like running up. He goes low and comes up with an uppercut with the bat for a hit. Come on, baby. Wait, we're roller here. Okay, this is good. This is good. 13 for a 28.
28 will hit.
All right. 17. 21 points of damage.
Wow. All right. 21.
And that will be turn.
Excellent. Okay. After Urath, Dr. Brick.
Okay, well, Dr. Brick was going to go up and save Jeremy, but he's not anymore. He will do a battle medicine on Doblamine.
All right.
Yay.
Got a success. Nice rolling on the heels. 29 hit points.
Oh.
Beautiful. That's very good.
And then with my next action,
That's like almost 2 of his attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost up to full. Damn. I don't have much HP, but and how is Dr. Brick doing that? Is he just like doing gauze and bandages, or is he just like?
yeah, he's got his healer's tools. He just slaps some bandages with some adhesives on them, essentially
Awesome,
band-aids.
He just slaps a bunch of leeches on him.
Some iodine.
Get some leeches. He sprays some shit on you, and it stings, but then it feels good.
29.
And then he steps in front of you and goes to flurry of blow this guy.
Beautiful.
4 and natural 2.
Oh.
Oh,
Move along.
Well,
Move along.
At least I'm healing well.
move along. Dopamine.
Okay. So Doublemane is going to. Let's see. He's in range. You said you gather that this thing could have range, right?
It already used its free action.
It did.
Oh, did. Beautiful.
busy stabbing at me as I ran away.
Yep.
Unless it has more reactions.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I planned that, but I didn't. I'd like to say I'm a brilliant tactician.
So Doberman is going to stare at this thing. He's still on the ground. He's like, whatever at this point. Like, he is frustrated. He feels a hell of a lot better. Thank you to Dr. Brick. But he is going to stare at this thing and then, like, raise his hand towards it, and just fire just comes out of his eyes for a moment as he sends out a fire ray.
Ooh.
And it is going to be a attack roll to 24.
That hits.
That hits? Holy shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Immolate this thing.
Okay, so Fire Ray is one of my focus spells, so he is currently suffering a curse.
Uh-oh.
But because of how it is, its success deals full damage, which normally does 2d6, but it's also heightened because of the level.
Yep.
Let's see, here's 1, 4, 7. Oh, that went all the way on the floor.
Go find it.
7. I did. 12. Just 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire.
And he's still crawling around on the floor. That thing's still up, too.
Yep, still up.
Looking for any attack spell that's just one action. There's
They
not.
don't exist.
They don't exist. Yeah, and I don't have any of that drawn. Damn it. Yeah, he can't really do too much else. So he is going to crawl.
Gonna crawl away.
Shit, no, he's gonna be a badass, and he's gonna stand up
Oh,
with his last action. He is
Okay.
defiant in this thing's eyes.
damn.
Oh, he's pissed. He is.
Yeah, I'm.
He's very pissed.
yeah.
He's bleeding. I mean, there's dried blood all over him, so he's gonna be like, "Crap! I got to use prestidigitation on myself."
I feel gross.
Gross.
After Doberman Rain, it comes back to the Drake's turn.
Oh, Jake, I
ye-
just remembered. Weren't you supposed to roll poison damage on me, and wasn't I supposed to roll a save or something?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Go ahead and roll it, and we'll see if you go down.
Hands off the chest piece.
Go down a stage, I should say, not go down unconscious.
Yeah. 6 on the die, so I'm guessing it's no.
Okay, so you stay at stage 2.
And then how much damage do I take?
3 points poison damage.
Hey, not bad, not bad.
Yeah. It's the poison damage. I mean, yeah, it like sucks, but it's mostly the enfeebled thing that really does it to you.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah,
I know.
yeah. Okay, so Jungle Drake's turn. It's gonna go to Dr. Brick.
Do it.
I know you don't mind getting grabbed. Going with Draconic Frenzy again. Fang Strike, 22.
Miss.
Man, always on the fangs I miss. God.
And you've always gotten 22, like every single
Yeah, I know.
time.
I'm sure if I go up through it, it's all 22.
22 mouth strike.
Stinger, 19. No.
Eyes can't hit what your eyes can't see.
Last Stinger, 25 though.
Just a hit.
Just a hit. Okay. That is going to be 14 points of damage, and then make me a fortitude save there, monk.
I did 19.
Yeah, you're fine. The least effective against somebody so far.
Man.
All right, Krieg.
What about the other Drake?
Other Drake.
Oh my God, I always forget.
Don't forget about
Yeah.
it.
It's gonna fly around to the horse.
Clearly, you have a favorite child.
I'm really riding off of that high of almost killing Doberman. So.
The soon-to-be dead one.
The other one, God, what does this one want to do?
Attack the horse.
Yes, the horse.
A horse is within reach, but there's things swinging at it now. It's just not. It's not happy about all that. So it's going to do its fang attack on Jeremy, and then it's going to do its 2 stingers onto Urath.
Fair
So
enough.
fangs on Jeremy. 28 to hit.
The 28.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I thought he said 20 and I got really excited.
That's what I thought too. I was like, yeah.
27 points of damage.
And Jeremy goes unconscious.
Jeremy goes unconscious.
Dying.
And dying. You're also grabbed. So you guys, so as Jeremy gets out of this grapple, he then gets scooped up again, and his limp little dog body is in the mouth of it, and it's now going to try to defend its prey by attacking Urath. 24 to hit.
Just hits.
12 points of damage.
Okay. Do I have to make a fortitude save every time this happens?
Yep.
Alright.
You just gotta flex, man. Just
23.
23. That is a fail, actually.
Damn. Alright, so that's enfeebled 1.
Yep, and you take 4 poison damage as well.
Alright, 4 poison damage.
All right. And the last attack, by the way, with the stinger, 13 to hit. So your total miss.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Now moving on to the other people in this game. Let's see, where the hell were we? Krieg.
Krieg will cackle again, and the shadow will get another attack. A 16 on the die.
For
24.
that is a hit.
Nice.
dead.
Kill him.
It might be. It's possible.
It has to be.
Kill him.
17 points of damage.
Dude.
What did the shadow look like? Because you could personalize it, right?
I can.
Oh, yes.
It literally just looks like a version of itself, but its like back is arched, and it's just anytime it goes to attack, its limbs get longer as they reach up to strike it.
Well,
And it just rips this fucking thing apart.
yeah. So its shadow that it was trying to defend itself against was freaking out, but was trying to attack like the little things. It's as it was trying to bite after Dr. Brick, and it only landed one, I think. The shadowy head of its own body came up and latched into the back of its neck, just behind the skull, and you just hear crunch, and then you see its limp neck just as it dies.
That's horrifying.
And since that didn't take any of my actions to do,
Yep.
I'm moving up
That's
to
awesome.
here with my movement, and I just look down and go, "We have more work, brother." As I raise my hand, and there's still shadow around my hand, as I cast
Fireball right on
Chilling
Jeremy.
Darkness at the other Drake
Uh-huh.
Yes.
with a range of 120 feet. I can definitely hit him.
Oh yeah.
So this is a roll.
It's an attack roll.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll that. For everybody here and that has listened to our podcast, when you guys fought the soulbound doll that looked like a Hell Knight, this is what he tried to cast on you.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, sick.
Little throwback to that, yeah.
27.
That is a hit.
Okay. I don't think this is going to do as much damage, but let's hold on.
Looks cool though.
It does look cool.
Why am I doing that? I need a dice roller. $20 points of damage.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Boo. All right.
Oh.
Jeremy, your turn.
I really
actually
like
get-
witches, Mark.
Which it sounds like
It's
like early level, just like later. It just sounds like it's freaking amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I literally just found out. I was today years old when I found out you were playing a witch, John. I thought you were playing a sorcerer or something like that.
What?
I
Really?
didn't really catch on to it.
Wow.
No, I didn't.
We've talked
Every
about
time
this
he's
like a million
cackled?
times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, half those times I was probably drunk.
I can't
Come on.
blame you for that.
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, Tim. Sorcerers don't cackle.
Just hold up one of those brown paper bags. Yeah.
I thought it was like a flavor thing. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty creepy, huh?
Yeah, I've also got a familiar.
I mean, I think whatever.
Wizards can have familiars, but witches always.
That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. So Jeremy actually goes right before the Jungle Drake's turn because I'm unconscious.
Oh, right. So let me slide you down. I assume, yeah, yep. So
Wrath.
yeah, so you'll go after Doublemane now, but before the Drake. So it then does go to Urath.
So
All right,
smash it.
big round here for Urath. You see Urath look up and sees Jeremy in the mouth of this drake, and his eyes turn jet black as he looks at it. He looks up at this monster and goes,
The Lord Dagon demands your soul. It is mine to take.
and he, for his first action, he is going to use his new ability he got from his level up. He took another step. I don't think you guys know. I don't know if everybody knows this, but Urath is archetyped. He's got an archetype. He is a barbarian, but he's also a champion. He took his
Interesting.
second dedication feat in champion, and got champion's domain spell. So he gets a domain spell from his patron, who is Dagon, who is part of the Zeal Zeal domain.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So
he's
going
gonna
to
crush.
he's going to cast a spell with his first action called Weapon Surge. Holding your weapon aloft, you fill it with divine energy. On your next strike with that weapon, before the start of your next turn, you gain a +1 status bonus, negating the enfeebled.
There we go.
And then you get to deal an additional weapon die. So this will increase. You see his club. I imagine this for flavor. His club literally transforms into a giant tentacle, of like a sea creature tentacle.
Nice.
As he-
will be done.
and like just darkness swirling around it. And with his second action, he's going to rage.
There we go.
God.
And with
Okay.
his third action, is going to strike out.
I'm
So,
so
here we
happy
go.
right now.
Oh
Please
god,
don't
if I
roll natural
roll,
ones.
please don't roll bad. God, I really want this to work.
Before all this will happen, I want to tell you where it's at. All right. So I'll tell you its current HP. You're probably gonna hit. Okay, knock on wood. You're probably gonna hit.
Hoping.
It is
Don't
at
jinx me.
it is at 49 HP. However,
Okay,
I know all that shit can add up to over 50.
I'm
so-
hoping. I'm stacking stats here, man.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the d20 first. I'm not gonna roll the damage because I'll be upset if I roll low.
Okay, all right.
I kid you not. Natural 19. Natural 19 for a. Gosh, this could be a crit. This could be a crit.
This could be a massive crit.
Okay, so that's 30. No, wait. Yeah, 34. No, it's gotta be higher than that, right? 20.
That's it.
30. No, this is in the 40s, isn't it? This is in the 40s.
Because you get a +1 from Zeal.
Yeah, well, that negates the enfeebled.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm so excited right now that I'm having trouble adding it up. Literally,
While he figures that out, I'll remind the DPS audience of Ben's
34.
critting on the Zeal strike against the white.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
so
it's
satisfying
gonna be insane.
to look at.
So 34, you said?
Yes.
That is a crit.
Yes! Oh my gosh, this is going to be the most damage I've ever done in a TTRPG. Oh my god. This could not have worked out any better. Oh my god. Okay, so 3d12,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm about to
3d12.
dust this motherfucker.
10, 15. I only rolled a 1 on the extra die. It's so sad.
Oh man.
16 plus rage is a 22 plus my strength, which is only going to be a 3 this time, so it'll be 25 times 2, 50 points of damage.
50 points of damage.
Plump.
You obliterate this thing as it is trying to turn away, because it in the next round it was gonna fucking book it with Jeremy's body.
That's
Can I
that's
flavor
what I was
this?
thinking.
Can I flavor this?
You flavor
He
it all you want.
swings out. He swings out with the tentacle, and the tentacle wraps around its neck, and he just pulls back, and it snaps its neck.
Jesus.
And then
And he goes, "You're mine now."
as Jeremy's limp body falls out of the mouth of the jungle drake. Now,
As you accidentally crushed Jeremy.
Jeremy suffers immense whiplash, however. So, all right. After
man.
Urath obliterates this thing, it comes to Dr. Brick.
Dr. Brick can take one move action to get up to like here, and then he can take his second move action, which is actually his new level up. So normally first aid is a 2-action ability, but I took a doctor's visitation as my 6th level feat, which allows me to, as a single action, move to a creature or move up to my speed, and then use either battle medicine or treat poison, or spend a second action to stride and administer first aid. So I can take one move action to get closer, and then a second move action to get up to him and administer first aid.
Ooh,
So I actually have the action economy to get there in one round.
look at that.
So
I know
fucking-
And I nailed.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I said,
And I
hands off
nailed
the chest
the
piece,
first
but
aid.
Can I just bring something up? You can say no because hands off the chest piece. But I did crit, so I could push him 10 feet with my club. Can I do that?
Sure. I'll push it.
I feel bad. I just realized
I pushed it 10 feet for that very uncool thing now. All right, go ahead, Dr. Brick.
I nailed the first aid, so Jeremy is no longer bleeding out.
Well, there we go.
Heal the horse, too. We need the horse.
we need the horse.
Is Jeremy still suffering from poison?
I'm enfeebled.
Yeah,
Are you still in the you're still in the stages of poison though, right?
yeah, you're at stage 2, so make me a fortitude save.
Great.
Oh.
I am also going to do a treat poison on you. Or
right.
I guess you could do that first or whatever.
Okay.
And then I could help him on his next round.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll the fortitude save there, Jer.
Okay, so you said you administered first aid, so that means I'm just unconscious. I'm wounded 1.
Yeah, you'd be wounded
Okay.
1. No, hold on.
Well, no, you've gone.
Wounded.
Yeah, you've gone down. Yeah, so you're just wounded 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't heal any hit points, right? Was that just the dying condition you stopped?
See, you're just at unconscious then. So technically, I guess you.
Got you.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the way it works is you take the poison damage first, and then I get the check at the end of the turn, right?
Yes. Yeah, because
Okay,
you
so-
you take it at the beginning.
Okay, well, actually,
No.
Now that this is so now it would make more sense not for me to first aid, but to actually treat poison on him.
Okay. All right. So
Because the poison will just keep killing him if I
right. Okay. So
if I don't treat the poison to keep him from dying.
all right. So if you want to take that roll to the poison, totally fine.
Yep.
So you are.
But I also my other feat I took this level was robust recovery. So if I succeed at treat poison, you get a +4 instead of a +2
Hey, look at
to your
that.
fortitude.
That's good.
Good.
I love Dr. Brick.
And if the patient succeeds on the saving throw, you get a critical success instead.
Nice.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So go ahead.
This level was awesome for Dr. Brick.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. So go ahead and roll there, Jer.
Well, Dr. Brick rolls first.
I know.
20. Does 24 beat the poison DC?
It does.
All right, so you get a +4, and a success on your fortitude save is a crit success.
Okay, so just to clarify, so now I got the +4 to my fortitude because I want to make sure we do this right. I'm at dying 1. I'm gonna take more persistent damage at the top of my round, so I'm at dying 2, and now I get to roll my fortitude against the poison.
And fortitude against death.
Right.
Or the flat check against dying. Flat check against dying and fortitude against disease.
Okay, so I'll do first flat check against dying, so I have to beat a 12 or higher. Make it, so that takes me down to dying 1.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so dying 1. And now I need to make the fortitude save against the poison.
You're gonna crush it, man.
Poison.
Crush it.
We'll see.
That Drake is poison.
With Dr. Brick's help, I got a 19.
That's a fail.
Ah, I knew it. Alright, so I'm still at poison stage 2. And now I'm at dying 1. Okay.
Okay.
At some
that's where
point,
we're
didn't
at.
we pick up antitoxin?
Yes.
It might have been anti-plague, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we had anti-plague.
okay. All right.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess it comes around to me again.
I mean, if anyone else wants to do something within these 6 seconds until it comes to Dr.
I
Brick,
mean, what else
Fireball.
I have something possibly with him.
Fireball.
we must put him out of his...
Burn the poison out of him.
So
I can't do a damn thing.
all right.
Would a heal spell do anything?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, well,
It would.
it could bring him up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think I have to be in 30 feet for the stage 2 heal, maybe. 2 action.
I have healing potions if you don't want to waste a spell, though.
I mean, this isn't really wasting a spell.
Yeah, because he just keeps going down,
balance.
right?
Don't waste a spell in Jeremy's life.
I mean, he's going to walk. Yeah, he'll walk up to here and
Hit his
cast.
Sorry.
And yeah, he's going to take a 2 action, and Jeremy is going to feel flames surround him and enter his bloodstream. Oh, I rolled a d20. That is not the
Cool.
one I'm supposed
Wow,
to.
that's really cool.
25 points of healing.
I took a special feat. D20 for healing.
Tim's next character, if Jeremy dies, is going to be a Shoney that's obsessed with bow hunting.
So that's a
Parents are
6.
killed by an elk.
8 plus 6, so that would be 14 plus 1, so that's 15.
Hey.
Nice, nice.
I like it. Okay,
Wowza.
It feels
so that
it feels like
means
icy hot, like running through
I
your
like
shit.
it.
You're like, ooh, feels nice.
Ooh.
Shaq
Toasty.
appears in my vision.
It's not time for you, little man.
Okay, yeah, this brings me to a good spot because now I'm at wounded 1. I got 15 HP. I'm not looking too bad.
All right.
All right, Jake, I'm doing treat poison again.
Okay.
I got a much better roll this time.
All right.
I got a 31.
31. That
Beats
is
the poison DC.
yes. Yes, it does.
All right, so yeah, you get a +4 again.
Okay. All right, so top of the round, give me that poison damage.
Maybe pulls max or something.
Let's see. Yep, max 6.
Of course.
Turns
But-
out poison sucks.
Yeah. Poison actually does something. Pathfinder too.
Yeah, it was kind of... What, Tim? Tim?
Natural
What
one.
is it?
Same exact roll as last
Oh my
time.
god.
I just need to make it one time, and I could succeed.
He's awake. Just jam a. Just inoculate him or something now at this
Jeez.
point.
Believe it or not, okay, so I am like really allergic to bees. Like I got stung and it felt like acid in my veins. I imagine that's what this feels like. He's literally just like convulsing on the ground, just like get it out of me. Ah.
Well, Jeremy, with the rest of my turn, I was going to shove a potion down your throat.
guess you can't do battle medicine on him, or would that not work?
I could. Yeah, I'll do that instead. No.
Yeah.
Are we gonna rest? I don't know.
I was thinking,
Hard to
yeah.
say.
I used a lot of spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a rest.
Then I'll save the potion. Natural 20, so you get a fuck ton of hit points back.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
We're fine. We're fine.
You just get to take more poison damage when you continue failing.
Hey, but he's awake during this now. At least.
I am
He's awake for the pain.
Yes.
Jinx, you
Jinx.
have
Actually, didn't roll that well. 35 hit points.
I didn't
roll that well.
35.
I want to get that on a fucking shirt. I didn't roll that well. I have 35 hit points back.
Yeah, that's kind of
Oh,
fucking
wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
Medic
I'm
dedication is easily the most fun healer I've ever played.
That is more than 80% of my hit points.
He's just humble bragging.
God.
I'm 35. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I can't pull my weight.
Basically worthless.
I'm really off today.
Yeah, honestly, I should start going for the DC 25 medicine check because I'd heal you guys even more if I did that instead.
That's insane.
all this time I'm only doing the DC 20.
You go for the low one, right? Yeah. All right, Timmy.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to give me that poison damage?
Yep. 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the.
Oh, you're doing that
again.
okay.
Oh, maybe didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get it this time. I rolled natural 2,
Oh gosh.
so you don't get the +4.
No matter
Just crit succeed on your own.
no matter how much you suck out the poison from all of his wounds, it's just still coming out.
Is there something Urath can do? Can he scare the poison out?
Maybe you can pick up
Scare the poison.
maybe you can
You
pick
know
up
what,
Jeremy and just squeeze him like an orange.
There is something Urath can do.
Just wring him out like a sponge.
Urath pulls a bottle out of his pocket, and he kind of holds it in his hand, and he looks at Brick, and he's like, Juggernaut mutagen?
Oh my god.
Is it worth it?
No.
It's a +1 to 4, it sounds like.
No.
He kind of looks at it and goes,
Hold on to that.
He puts it back in his pocket.
I
Pulls
don't.
out a baggie of Coke.
I don't need him roiding out on me while I'm trying to treat it.
Dr. Brick tries to do something, he just gets punched in the face. What the hell?
Jeremy, do a line.
Oh my gosh.
All the cool kids are doing it.
42 save, baby. Come on.
I got an 18.
Hey, still a fail, man.
Well,
And I
you
rolled
have the
better
hit
that
points at this
time.
point. You have the hit points at this point. You can
I do.
tough this
I
out.
do.
Just keep doing it, yeah.
You're just in agonizing pain. Natural 1, so you take a minus.
Oh my god.
No, but this is the one he's going to get a nat 20 on.
Yeah, right.
Taking it in.
What I just say I get a -2.
You get a -2.
-2.
All right. What's that poison
This
damage?
is so
Oh my
stressful.
gosh.
I'm letting it go on because it's way funnier. 4 points of damage.
All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, a natural 5. It's only a 20.
20 against the poison.
DC, yeah.
Wow.
No, see, you don't do it.
Get the hell, man.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
With the -2,
Mm-hmm.
I got a 22.
Nope. If Dr. Brick had not fucked up, you'd be fine.
Oh.
Hang
So
up.
okay. So while all this is going on, okay, Jeremy
Hang
is
up your
literally going
stethoscope.
in and out of consciousness, and he's writhing in pain, and you just hear him mumble these things like, Jeremy, I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect it. I couldn't protect them. I lost it, Jeremy. No, I'm sorry. And he's just writhing in pain, saying this.
Whoa.
Patients often go crazy when undergoing poison. Pay no mind to his ramblings.
He's hallucinating.
25 for the poison.
Yeah, a success.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. All right.
You
give me that
got it.
damage.
You
on,
got
come
this,
on.
Tim. This is the
+4.
one.
That's +4. Don't do it. That face.
Jake, what's the poison damage?
Oh, 5.
Okay. It's just chipping away, you know?
Yeah.
Just chipping away.
Chipping away.
Alright. It's a pretty hefty bonus, okay? But I've been rolling terrible. Alright. Alright. Come on, Dice Y. Just one more. I just need one more.
+4.
Timmy.
Is that a natural one? Is that a natural one?
It's a nat 1.
Oh.
Like I said, you can't go beyond stage 2. You're just sitting at stage 2. So
You're just perpetually in pain all the time.
This is life now. Jeremy is poisoned forever.
Alright. Dr. Brick will use battle medicine on you again, and then also treat poison on you.
all right.
Jesus.
Whereas walks up
Alright.
next to him and is like, you sure? I mean, the drugs might help.
Maybe he does need him.
Damn.
Ref just
Okay.
keeps shaking it.
18 hit points, and
Oh man.
ooh, 34 on the DC for poison.
On the poison, that is a crit success.
All right, so you get +6.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Tim, I've been supportive of you this entire time. The second you said what could go wrong, no.
Not even
Just poke
poison.
the gods.
Not even poison can strike me down.
Oh my gosh. Alright, give me that poison damage. I'm ready.
You get a 2.
Okay. Alright. I'm sitting pretty hefty at the hit points. I have a +15 to this roll. I just
Hell.
haven't rolled above a 10.
Roll a 10, asshole.
With a +6, you only have a +15. That sucks.
Yeah, he is not very fortuitous.
Can't just take a 10 on this. Just
I'm gonna sit here patiently while the poison,
That's my.
while my
healing
antibodies,
him.
while my antibodies do it. That's what taking a 10 is.
Gosh. Alright,
Tim,
come on.
please.
Let's go. 28.
Nice.
28
Yay!
is success.
Good.
Crit success.
And that means it's
Success.
success.
There it
Dr.
is.
Brick.
So you go down to stage 0. The poison is officially been defeated.
It's run its course.
Oh my god.
Because of that skill, we didn't have to go through that again.
oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously.
I wouldn't have made it if we had to do that again, honestly.
So Doberman is going to call Krieg over, like he's approaching this Drake, and he just pulls out a knife and he's like, Krieg, thank you. And can you hold out your hands? I might have some gifts for you. And he's just gonna start cutting into this thing, like into its teeth, and like salvaging what he can of the poison.
Nice.
Like, see if he can do any of that, because he also knows Krieg likes creepy things. So.
All right. Yeah. You take out some vials and stick them onto the fang. Whoop.
Yeah, and he like yanks out like.
Or, no, it was
some
a
of the fangs.
stinger actually. They have a stinger.
Oh,
yeah.
You still don't take the fangs because they're cool. You know, you just make a necklace out of them.
Right.
Thank you, brother. But don't scare me like that again.
I'll try not to. Try. It came out of nowhere.
And Krieg will reach out, grab the back of Doberman's head, and do that thing where he brings her forward together. Krieg was genuinely terrified he was about to lose Doberman there.
Doberman almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn one.
Turn one.
I
Turn
know.
one.
Draconic
You
friend.
have more health than me, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back-to-back crits.
Yeah.
Back-to-back crits, just completely. Yeah, like
Brutal.
Terrifying.
yeah, Doberman is just kind of really out of it at the moment. He needs the rest.
And Krieg doesn't look nearly out of it as Doberman, obviously, or even Jeremy, but the amount of magic he was throwing around, it's left him drained. So he's limping a lot more.
Yeah,
He's leaning on his
a
old
10-minute rest would be good.
How's the horse?
Yeah.
Oh, you look at the
shit.
horse. It's swaying for a second. It's like drooling and stuff, and then it drops.
What?
Is it dead?
Yeah.
Urath rolls his
Oh.
eyes. He's like, shit.
Dr. Brick, he minored in equine medicine.
Dr. Brick was right there the whole time.
And with that degree, he can look down and go, yeah, the horse is fucking dead.
I had extra actions each turn. I could have been helping it.
Yeah, you were literally in range of it too.
I know. Like, I could have been like, treat poison, battle medicine.
You should bring out 2 IVs right next to you for the horse and Jeremy.
Just stabbing on me.
Just smacking the horse's leg, finding a vein.
So it's dead, or is it just unconscious and dying?
Well, here's the thing. It didn't have much HP, and then I started rolling fortitude saves. I was just like, all right, let's see how it did. 11, 11, 2.
Oh,
So
healthy as a horse.
My ass.
He has a bottle of glue.
Yeah. Drake, might as well take the hooves, and we can use that for glue.
Urath looks down at it and goes, can't even use the meat for food. Damn it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's tainted.
yeah.
Right.
Painted meat? I thought you said painted meat.
And at that, Krieg will be like, we've got 2 drakes.
That are full of poison.
The tails are.
Poison.
Hey,
Tails are.
just the tail.
Just
Just
the tails.
remove-
Yeah, just the
Just
tail
remove
poison.
the poison glands and we'll be fine.
I hear dragon meat is delicious.
That's a good question.
It's just like chicken.
How did the 2 dragons feel about eating another dragon?
At this
Funny
point,
enough, Krieg doesn't give a shit.
Drink's pretty weird. I feel like he'd be into it.
all Doberman's more like, you know what? After this day, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck dragons. Drakes, all of them.
And actually, at this point, we'd be like, "Pfft, these weren't real dragons anyway.
Yeah,
Drakes.
yeah.
Well, you guys figure out what you're gonna do, because you now don't have a horse to carry the wagon.
We have Urath.
You do
Yeah.
you do have a new wrath.
I'm sure Urath had a higher strength score than that horse.
Most
Not
yeah.
thrilled.
I think
Not thrilled, but he'll do it.
I think me, Mark, and Tim all together probably still weigh less than Kelly.
Kill it.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to be this person right now. But I just realized Urath was poisoned this entire time as well.
Oh,
God.
Oh yeah.
take care of
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I just realized it. I was like, wait a minute, I failed that last save.
Roll.
All right.
Start rolling
31. 31, so you get a +4.
All right, 31 plus 4.
What's your
Natural
fortitude?
10. 28. Good on the first roll.
try.
You
Why
succeed.
can't you be like Urath?
Come on,
Jeremy.
little dog man. Why can't you be like the monster from the depths?
You hardly notice the poison that has been coursing through your body, and then when you notice it, it doesn't exist anymore. So
Just
Yeah, I like slap a nicotine patch on you while I'm like doing like full-on surgery on Jeremy.
I feel like Urath's like, I got stung in the arm. He just flexes and drops the
Poison.
poison come out.
anyway, you guys, you strap everything onto Urath, and I assume you guys make your way unless you want to do any healing or whatever before you guys head out. So Kelly, you can go ahead and do that, and you guys make it safely across the what you thought would be a very rickety bridge. It actually holds up well enough.
Lovely.
Yeah.
The fact that no one did the part where you hold the sword over the rope and say, "I'll see you if you go to meet Kali in hell," is missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
Well, you see, Krieg wouldn't cut it. He'd burn the whole fucking bridge. Oh, blaming.
Of like the idea of thinking, I was like, you know what? Maybe a fire spell. So I just did one that targeted the creature, but I was like, I was thinking area effect, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the bridge will just catch on fire.
Yeah.
Double main, you're at full health because I critically succeeded to heal you.
Thank
Hey,
you, Dr. Brick.
Who else needs health?
I didn't get touched.
You slapped me with a bunch of health, but I probably could use a little more, but it's not imperative.
Yeah, I could use a little more too.
Yeah. He
Urath, you get 22.
Okay.
Jeremy, you get 26.
Oh yeah.
So,
Good.
There we go.
Yeah, we're
I
all
genuinely
set.
think that your medic output with healing is far more impressive than any cleric I've ever played with.
I automatically go for the DC 20 every time because there's no point in going for the DC 15.
Yeah.
Well, spell slots aren't a thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The only downside to his build though is that he can only do that twice in a combat to each person.
Yeah.
So if someone just keeps getting hammered, eventually he's going to be like, "I'm sorry, buddy, I can't do
Get
it.
out of there, you
Yeah.
idiot.
I can't help you
Your
anymore."
arm's broken. I can't fix that on the fly.
Yeah.
Can't heal stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys pack up, strap up Ureth to the cart, and you eventually make your way.
Like some sort of rickshaw.
Yeah. It's less of a carriage and now a rickshaw, right? You make it across the bridge safely. You realize that you actually only saw a third of the bridge that you were able to see. This 300 feet or so. It was only a third of it, so it goes long.
Damn.
And you safely make it across. You travel on for a little while. I'm going to do a little fast forward. Boop, boop, boop. You continue traveling. Days go by.
Many
And
cozy cabins.
yes, lots of cozy cabins. The tents that they gave you,
We just throw
Can I
them
make a
out.
request, Jake?
yeah, go ahead.
So, we'll just say it was after this combat, because I actually made sure to save a third level spell. So the cabin goes up, everyone goes inside. And Krieg would like to approach Urat. Large friend, you have spoken much about the ancestry of your people. Do you know where the kobolds come from?
I'm assuming he would at least know that they are spawned from dragons, but he'll look down and I believe you're spawned from the dragons.
Oh, it's far different. Well, it's far stranger than that. My people came from the primordial blood of the original dragons. As they severed their limbs so they could procreate, they foregone their immortality. And as their blood struck the sand and the stone, my people rose from it. And they looked up, wishing to see a parent, but they found a dictator. We are not as proud as you, nor do we come from as strong blood as you. But thank you for everything. I will do my best to aid where I can, though I have to admit I don't even know why I'm here.
Kind of puts it. I guess he's way down there, so he kind of gets down on one knee to get a little more eye to eye with him. He says, "Thank you. It was nothing. It's more of a. I imagine you all would do the same for me."
And he speaks in deep speech.
Ooh. Okay.
I think you and I come from similar places.
Said, I think our where I think for I think our lords would be proud of us for the work we did today. He kind of grins.
Oh, I don't have a lord, not one I know of. I've spoken to some though.
He kind of say he just kind of smiles. He just kind of he's just like he's glad to have somebody around who's just kind of on the same level as him, you know.
Yeah. After you'd been speaking about your heritage for so long, Krieg had been wanting to talk to you for a while. I actually wanted to do that last campaign or last session, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So want to make sure.
Yeah, he's like, thank you. I could tell you more about our history, but it's mostly just many different campaigns against other tribes. But
most of my brethren look to the dragons as gods, though I don't think I look upon them with any real love. I don't think Doblemain would agree with me.
Dragons are. Igaico looks at me because dragons are vain creatures. They think very highly of themselves. Yeah, the ones who came to my village and spawned our tribe, they knew it takes cooperation through multiple different paths to create true power.
I hope we don't run into any. And that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
As you guys are settling off to sleep, Jeremy's sort of sitting there and he's going over his stuff, just kind of taking inventory and stuff like that. And as he's sort of going through stuff, he's like, getting jostled around and everything like that in the in the fight. He's like making sure that nothing fell out of his bag and stuff. And he reaches down into his bag and he gets pricked with something. He's like, ah! And he pulls out and he sees there's a hook sort of stuck into the very tip of his paw. Not that it would deal any damage, just that it kind of like stuck in there. So he takes it out and he just kind of stares at it for a minute.
So Jeremy, he's kind of transported back to a different place as he looks at this hook, kind of weathered by time, and just kind of just like thinking over this past day where he had a near death experience, and he just thinks back to his father and he's just transported to a different place. We see Jeremy like look up. The perspective seems a little shorter, and you see him looking up to another Shuni who looks a little grayed around the muzzle, if you will. And the dog goes,
"Now, Jeremy, do be careful with that hook."
"Yes, Papa. Sorry. I'm excited to start fishing with you."
I know. Fishing is not all glamour, you know. It takes guts and a whole lot of patience.
We
see. Oh, you got it.
Let me do it. We see a young pup. We see the young pup fiddling around with a small hook, trying to put the fishing line through it. Just can't quite get it. Eventually, he gets the line through, proud of his accomplishment, and excitedly shows it to his dad.
"Oh, that's it, my boy. Oh, but I think I spoke a bit too soon. It appears as if you forgot to tie your knot. Here, let me show you."
Gerald, which is his name, gingerly takes the hook and line from Jeremy and shows him how to tie a knot so the fishing line doesn't slip off.
Tying off the knot is perhaps the most important part. You lose your hook, you lose your fish. For us waves, this hook is your life.
Yes, Papa. Is that why you always carry around that shiny hook?
Jeremy motions to a hook that is separate from the rest of the fishing gear. This one isn't marred by muck and mire. This one is smooth, sharpens to a razor's point, and it seems to glisten in the sun.
"Oh, this old thing. This belonged to your great-great-granddog, Jeremy the Great. It is said that this hook was given to him by Erastil himself, and contains the power to catch even the most dangerous fish. But I have never used it myself. Perhaps one day I shall try to use it."
I want to use that hook, Papa.
"Don't worry, Jeremy. One day it will be yours. But..."
He leans in.
"You have to make me a promise. Can you do that?"
"Yes."
"When it is yours, make sure it never leaves your sight. This hook is more than just a hook. It is your legacy."
And we just see Jeremy's just left looking at a hook. Not the hook, but a hook. As he's filled with sadness and regret.
I assume Jeremy just goes to sleep after that.
He's had a rough day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a rough day, you know. We're in the jaws of this freaking dragonish creature and poisoned.
Well, that's a
Like, I
poison.
couldn't imagine like over and over and over and over again, just like
The
like
amount of
acid.
pain.
Yeah.
acid
Yeah.
going through your blood.
Yeah. It sucks, man. So you guys go to sleep, having your conversations and thinking about the past and things that you might have missed and accomplishments and maybe not quite yet had. You wake up feeling a lot better. The sun rises and you pack everything up and you begin trotting off. Urath Urath strapped up to the now rickshaw, and everyone on the back. Is anyone using the whip on him as he's going? Is anyone like?
I think Krieg thinks about it, but then he looks at Urath and is like, no.
It's like tempting, but it's not like the whip will do any damage to him.
So you guys go on.
Oh, so as we're kind of traveling, it's like, probably maybe the next day or the next couple days, Jeremy does make his way over to Dr. Brick.
And it's like, oh, Doctor, I don't think I ever thanked you for saving my life the other day. It's not often that I encounter poisons, and I regret that I was not as prepared as I thought I was. And well, you saved my life, and for that I owe you.
Well, just need to make sure you stay in proper distance from creatures like that.
Yes.
Again, I've had a lot of people to keep alive. The people with the bows should be the ones I worry about the least.
Indeed, it seems our group has given you a lot to work on.
Well, I spent much of my time in the city and in my, with, more mundane injuries, so this is definitely dusting off some old skills of mine.
Now, tell me, did you serve in any wars or anything, or is this just all natural talent?
No, I spend most of my time studying. I spend most of my time in the cities, traveling around. Didn't spend any time in wars so much, but oftentimes war victims would be carted into the city where I greet them at the gates. So that's the extent of where my combat experience lie. But being raised in the monasteries when I was young, I felt it a duty to serve. So my unusual upbringing brings me.
Well, lucky we are that we have you. That's for sure.
Indeed, you'd be totally dead if it wasn't for me.
Literally all of us.
Yeah, like I think after that, Doberman will also approach Dr. Brick and just kind of shuffle for a moment. I think it's also thank you for yesterday for saving my life, and I don't have anything really to repay you besides. And he just kind of like pulls on part of his like head, but there's just like a glittering gold scale, and just kind of pulls it off, like rips it off, and just hands it to him.
Oh, that's very kind.
And
Normally I don't accept something like this, but this is quite interesting.
because
Hard to refuse. Thank you.
except I'm not a full or real dragon, but I'm unfortunately blessed by them, and I produce these scales every so often, so perhaps you can get some money out of it, or study it, or whatever else. And he just kind of nods and shuffles off a little bit, like
Be safe.
kinda, yes. And yeah, he kind of walks next to Krieg. And kind of stays a little bit silent.
Whereas pulling the cart, and he kind of chuckles. He goes, "Sorry, you're not going to get any of my horns."
That's what you think, and he just jumps on it.
When you're a corpse, I can take whatever I want.
He just pulls out like a little wire saw.
Well, you guys travel along for a little while, and eventually, whether it's in the day or the day after that, you eventually come upon a pretty gruesome scene. Let me take you over to the map.
Oh no.
So let me make sure everybody at home can see this.
Oh, prestidigitation will get that right out.
Let's see. Make sure everybody can see. Kind of.
So can I be in
Dr.
the
Brick's
center?
From this range, I can't tell particularly, but I believe they're dead.
I can't tell, but the horse is still with us.
What makes you say that?
No, that's Urath.
Yeah, right. Seriously though,
The horse came back to life.
I would say as soon as we notice this, Uras quickly starts trying to get out of whatever's holding him on the cart. He's like trying to get the straps off. He's like, I don't know what's about to happen, but I do not want to be tangled in this thing.
All of us are like, nobody told him to put the straps on, but he just did.
The whole body, just the half.
Those are for horses, man. Bright red patches of fresh blood mar the stones that mark the ancient highway's route. The corpses of two female humans wearing leather armor are sprawled face down in the blood. The lush jungle spreads out for miles on either side of the ancient road. What do you do?
So Krieg will very quickly motion for everybody to stay still, and he will look at Brick. Can you do me a favor and walk 20 feet that way? Just like off to the side, real quick.
This way?
He needs to show you guys something. When I cast this spell, then you walk back in, okay?
Okay.
I cast Invisibility Sphere. Everybody within 10 feet from me, so everybody except him, is now invisible. And you can walk into the circle and tell everybody you're currently invisible now that you're next to Krieg.
You're all invisible.
Stay within 10 feet of me.
Wait, am I invisible too since I came into the sphere?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
If you
pretty
go
cool.
if you go out and come back, you will not be.
Right.
Oh.
okay.
So please just stay around me.
And we can see out, so right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, can I perception to see if there's an ambush?
Go ahead. Yes. Start making your perception checks. Yeah.
As we get closer, Urath goes, "Hold on, don't get too close."
non-total.
Natural 3. 13.
Alrighty. Glad to hear it.
Make one too.
30.
Okay.
Well done.
Not me.
Not 30.
So, as you're looking at this, the fight looks, or the bodies of whatever happened here look extremely fresh. The issue is that it doesn't look like there's any. It doesn't look like any carrion have tried to get at it. It doesn't look like they're decaying at all. It doesn't look like they actually are rotting in any way.
That's scary.
You think that there's some sort of supernatural thing keeping these bodies fresh. When you sort of look at it, it looks like it could have happened weeks ago.
Oh god.
And these bodies
Why
are
do- Why do we get the sense it could happen weeks ago?
just because of how the bodies are laying, and just like how the clothes have sort of like gotten wet and sort of like gotten really damp and what's the word? It's covered in like fungus and everything like that.
I feel like a doctor like Brick would know if they're like in pools of blood, he would realize that blood has been there a couple of weeks. 'Cause
Yeah, it's like the
old
blood coagulated.
Yeah.
Or yeah, so
Yeah, it like the blood itself, it has definitely stained the stone. It's just that their corpses aren't rotting. As you approach, two spectral figures rise up out of the bodies. I will
No.
show you what they look like.
no.
Oh yeah.
Spectral sister.
Cool.
They look exactly the same, and as they stand up, they go, "You must not." And they look directly at Krieg.
And Krieg will go, I think they can see us anyway. Drops it, and Krieg will just walk forward.
They look at you and they say, "You have seen the beyond.
Yeah,
You have seen where we cannot go."
it's long. It feels longer than you could ever imagine to be stuck here, doesn't it?
For some reason, we have a sense of calm about you.
Alright.
Please,
That's awesome.
little kobold, you must help us. Every person that has come past this way, they have defeated us, but we rise again. We cannot go past because we have unfinished business. But you have a connection to the River of Souls. Perhaps you can fulfill the thing that holds us here.
I will always help the wayward soul that is lost. What do you need of me?
We were explorers here in the Mwangi, and we were desperate, lost, and we found this man. He was carrying a large box in a crate, and we asked him for help, and we thought that he would give us some supplies so we might be able to last. All that he did was send his guards and murdered us. On our last moments, we saw him take away our 3 friends. We think they're still alive. If they are being held prisoner wherever he kept them, please release them. We feel that when they are free again, our souls might be free.
Krieg wanders up, and he pats like the back of one of their hands, and he looks back and goes, "We will seek your sisters, and I will show this man the river."
They-
Like a religion check.
Make me a religion check on these things, and then I'll tell you why they're reacting this way.
Is that me too?
Yeah, if you want. Whoever wants to make a religion check, go ahead.
Not nearly as good as Double Man's, but I'll do it
Natty
anyway.
16.
that
How
good.
about a natty 20?
Oh!
That'll be probably good
How
too.
about a natural 1?
So that's a 30 for Doublemane.
First off, Brick has no idea how these people are alive with their bones and flesh gone.
Whoa. What the fuck's going on? The bones are talking. I'm a doctor. This isn't right.
And Krieg just looks back.
Clearly doing this with mirrors.
Krieg looks back and goes, "This is my realm, Doctor."
I've seen it all before. There's mirrors in the ring.
So with your natty 20, however, these are considered. These are specific creatures called spectral sisters. They are, however, called. Actually, they might be their own creature. So they're called specters. It is what the original creature is. So they're usually. Actually, let me just. When a mortal creature dies, it sometimes returns to haunt the area of its death as a specter, a hateful remnant, always seeking to slay others, particularly humanoids, in an attempt to distribute its pain among as many souls as it can. A specter maintains a strange semblance of its prior identity, but with a corrupted sense of purpose it cannot be reasoned with. However, Krieg, what's your little backstory say?
Oh god, what was the exact name of the feat, Jake? Help me out.
Jasper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because it's not on my thing for some reason.
Oh, I didn't add it on there. Come on, past build.
Returned.
Returned. Does it
So-
does it give you the description too, or does it just say what
Well,
it is?
I don't have the description in
Okay.
front of me, but I can tell you exactly what it is.
All right, I'll go ahead and read it because I have it here. So, returned is you died and miraculously returned with knowledge of the realms beyond and a stronger link to life. Some dead and undead souls may feel a strange instinctual kinship with you. So, they came up to try to kill you guys. However, they felt someone that had been to the River of Souls, a place that they cannot go to. And they feel like he might be their connection to the River of Souls. Whoa.
That's awesome.
That's what I tried to do with the Will-O-Wisps, but didn't work.
Right.
They're aberrations. They don't care.
I genuinely thought I would get no use out of that. I thought it would just be a cool backstory thing. This is kind of awesome.
When you made it, I knew about this encounter and I knew what I would do with it.
Amazing. Amazing.
Love every second.
So these specters they came up to kill you, realized they had a kinship with Krieg. Whether or not he explains it, totally up to him. However, they disappear and let you go on your way.
So
Don't disturb them
Jeremy,
anymore.
yeah, Jeremy knowing what he knows because he crushed his religion check. As they're kind of walking forward after Krieg gets his speech about helping them along their way, he's like,
Krieg, may I have a moment with you?
Of course.
I'm quite learned on most things biological, but I've also studied the occult a bit, and I know a bit about these specters, and most of the time they attack without reason or knowledge. So it baffles me why specifically they felt a kinship towards you. Do you know anything about this? I'm sure it's not your warm demeanor.
Outside of it, Dogelmane's just laughing to himself for some reason. Like,
It's in
okay.
fact my rather cold demeanor that sometimes allows these creatures to find comfort in my presence. I've seen many things. I've been many places. I've seen many worlds and many worlds that aren't not and worlds that could be. And as a result, these specters tend to respect me for it. I've seen things where he's from, and I point to Urath, and I switch very abruptly to a language that... Do you know Celestial, Tim?
nope. I know Shuni.
And I've seen things from the place of the other gods. And I've seen the river.
You've seen the River of Souls.
Mm-hmm. And here
But-
I stand.
Indeed.
That, my friend, is a story that will take a very long time to tell.
Yes, I imagined it would.
Dogelmane's gonna call to Krieg. Krieg, should I clean these bodies up for them? Because he was,
Jake, would I know if that's something they would want or something that just doesn't matter anymore?
You don't really know if it matters. That they're trying to get away from their bodies, but you feel like
kind of like in a respect thing, you know? Like,
right? Yeah, I mean you could bury them or whatever, but it's still not gonna like separate them. They don't care about their bodies so much anymore as much as like their friends have been taken.
Yeah.
The meat on their bones means little to them now.
Okay. Thank you. And he's just gonna cast. He was just going to cast prestidigitation on him just to get the blood out of there, and
Yeah.
because blood sitting for God knows weeks. You said
Yeah.
the stink and the if they were murdered in cold blood, just trying to be respectful to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just doing that just to clean them up.
Yeah, you clean them up. You put them in they were sort of just left here like however they died. So they were bodies are mangled and stabbed and chopped. So you sort of cover them up and put them in a respectful pose and stuff like that. And you feel good about it.
Yeah, I feel good.
But yeah, so you guys can continue along your way. You guys want to do anything? Go ahead. Otherwise, we'll just skip right to when you get to the city.
I can't think of anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to that demon city. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, real quick, Jake.
Yeah.
For the spell Chilling Darkness, we were looking at that. And we were like, oh, it does 5d6 damage plus modifiers. That's amazing. And then it was like plus another 5d6 if the target is celestial. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And you're like, you're going to a demon city. I was like,
Oh, such a shame, poor Krieg. I have Searing Light.
yeah,
5d6 plus 5d6 on fiends.
bastard.
Sorry. 1 second. As you are moving the bodies and stuff like that, can you make me a perception check?
No. Yes, I will.
Alrighty. Well, we'll move on.
Krieg is too
20.
busy.
Oh god, what's 12 plus 27?
27. As you move the foot, you hear something jingle inside of the shoe.
I moved the foot again.
It jingles some more.
I just keep doing it.
Jingle,
I make
jingle,
a
jingle.
dance out of it.
Jingle, jingle.
I'm sorry, I became really... I was like really fucked up the body. Like, be respectful. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Leg falls off.
Oh,
Oh!
crap.
So as you're inspecting the shoe, you take the shoe off, and inside of the heel, you twist it open. There's a secret compartment. In one of the sisters' boots contains 6 platinum pieces, and a small emerald worth 45 gold pieces.
Wow.
Can't take it with you when you go.
Goodness.
Yep.
Yeah. You said they don't care.
They literally don't care. That their purpose right now is outside of them.
Thank you.
Wow. Man, good on Double Main. Like,
To messing with the bodies, you know? And I was just trying to be kind, and I get paid for it.
Nice.
So good.
So you get for being respectful.
Yeah.
Wait, how many platinum pieces was it?
6.
It's a lot of money.
Is there anything else on their body?
Nope. It specifically says too that their broken rapiers and torn armor remain, but are essentially worthless. Which
Yeah. It was
Rip.
just kind of like they were massacred. Like,
yeah. Okay, so after that, you go to the quote demon-haunted city of Holy Zatramba. As you guys approach, did anyone do a history check on this, or local check, or anything like that on the city itself?
I'll do one.
Okay.
I'll do a retroactive one.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if you want to do it now, there's a little bit here that I do want to read.
Natural 20.
Did you really?
oh,
Yes.
Oh
That's
boy.
awesome.
I wouldn't even bother then.
Don't worry about it.
Do I add anything to it though? Like
Natty 20. I'll just read what it says. How about that?
right there. So beautiful.
So, you remember as you come up, you're sort of like, oh, I remember this spot. But when you had heard Holy Zatramba, you totally when you heard Demon Haunted and stuff like that, you were just like, oh god, Demon City. However, Holy Zatramba, founded in 3699 AR, was the city. The city was once the capital of a sprawling empire, of which Kivwe was only an eastern provincial capital. Holy Zatramba warred with the now extinct neighboring nation of Rastil, which summoned legions of demon to defeat their enemy. Though strong in their worship of hero ancestors and the goddess Pharasma, the people of Holy Zatramba were overrun and the city fell. The few survivors fled, principally to Kibwe, and left behind many ancient secrets and powerful relics. Demons have cavorted to the ruins of Holy Zatramba ever since in mockery of the city's former name, sort of like a fuck you, like a middle finger to the name. Evil cultists also flock to the site to openly worship demon lords. However, being a kobold, you have heard of a green dragon named Olohimba, a devout Pharasman, who labors to unlock the city's many religious secrets. And she still dwells in the heart of Holy Zatramba and fights against the demons, cultists, and ghosts, who all occupy the fallen city to this day.
Oh shit.
That is so badass.
That's insane.
You said what was
Oh
the name?
fuck, a dragon.
You just started bad mouthing him.
We were bad mouthing Drake's.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that? Olohimba?
Olohimba, so Olohimba.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Green. So she is a green dragon.
Evil.
They are lawful evil. If you want me to read the bit on green dragons, since you rolled a natural 20, I could always do that too.
Might as well do that.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Just
lots
making
of
sure.
Acid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of acid damage. Let me go to green dragon.
You can search far and wide. You can drink the whole town dry. No, nothing.
Oh no.
Green dragons are the most contemplative of the chromatic dragons, as well as the most approachable. The key to understanding green dragons is to understand their obsession with knowledge and self-discipline. Any careful approach that takes advantage of a green dragon's fixation may end in a diplomatic outcome, but any misstep or slight can prove a savage attack. Like most chromatic dragons, green dragons do not suffer fools, and the threshold for what they consider foolish is very low.
Suffer fools. That's fantastic.
I imagine, like, talking to the Emperor.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, he could really help us out, just don't be an idiot.
Yeah, like the Emperor's just looking and just makes one tiny motion with a finger and your head goes off pretty much. Like,
If this dragon is for Pharasma, maybe I can talk to her.
yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, like definitely it's like mulling it in his head. He's just like, oh, and like how he thinks about it, he's like, oh, there's Olo Krieg.
Yes.
So there's possibly a dragon coming in this holy city, and he's actually going
We're
to...
walking to a city that has a dragon in it.
Yes. By the name of Olohimba. She has been fighting these demons to try to remove them. For actually, if you know about her, for Pharasma. And kind of like since he knows Krieg's been on the reversals, just like that aspect of there's a dragon that worships the Lady of Graves.
Which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah. Feels
Dragons
weird,
don't worship much.
Yeah.
Yeah, not usually. I mean, if they do, it's the Blameless Flame, like you guys. Or it's,
Absol.
Absol.
Yeah, Absol.
Absol, yeah.
So, or Dahak.
Or the Hawk,
Dahak.
yeah.
The Hawk's a good one. But, yeah, he brings apes. And, like, the other history, of course, but that's the more fascinating part, that he's like, he was not expecting a dragon possibly being back there.
Well, if we're lucky, we won't ever have to see it.
But knowing how green dragons are, could gain hope. But to be fair, we shouldn't antagonize or, as it's said, do not waste their time. Which, seeing
for-
kobolds,
And
he
for
just
once
kind of
in a
looks.
long night, I think we agree on something.
And he's just like looking at Krieg. He's just, you know how it could always go. Seek two kobolds, and they would immediately think of us servitors.
Yeah.
Just kind of like scoffs at it, but like the fact that there's one in there and won't know where she is, but now we know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
And knowledge is power.
Alright, so you guys want to... So, you come up to the edge of the city, and it is a city. definitely war-torn because, again, demons attacked this place.
Demons after demons.
Yeah, demons after demons. Just hordes of them came in. And you guys approach the city gates. It does look relatively quiet as you sort of like walk up to them, and you can see the city from here. You know, you can like look in and sort of, look down sort of into the area. You don't see a lot walking around.
That's more worrisome, honestly. Perception checks. I mean,
Yeah. You guys want to make perception checks and stuff? Yeah, you're looking for, where this thing, Cursebreaker, might be. So yeah, start making perception checks.
22.
22.
15.
27.
31.
God.
Well,
Crushing it, Kel.
I got trash.
Can I say?
So as you guys are walking around, you see like spirits as they're sort of like going between. Like you sort of like you'll see a ghost sort of like walk down a city street, not paying attention to you at all. For those of us that played Dark Souls 3, you remember when you get to the city of Erithil? And you see, like, so that's sort of what's happening. It's sort of these ghostly figures, they look like they're just walking, just like kind of about their day, and like they'll just sort of walk and just sort of disappear.
Religion check on that, like.
Yeah, if you want.
Because I'm just curious.
I guess Krieg's at home then.
Yeah, that's a 24 for religion.
You definitely think that these people are. These are spirits sort of just trying to live out their normal day like they had been in life, sort of grasping onto normalcy, considering what happened to this place. If you try to get their attention, nothing. They're just absolutely nothing happens.
Wait, so they're just, so it's like that they don't know that they're dead, or that they know and
they
like
might
they're not passing. Basically,
yeah, they're either not passing or, but most of the time with ghosts, they might not even be aware, or they are aware, but because they can't get to the River of Souls, they're sort of like, maybe if I'll just try to act normal, maybe I'll just try to do my, so you see this every now and then. It's not a regular thing, but you see it, and it's like kind of freaks you out for a second, and you're like, oh, okay, no, they're not attacking us. They're just doing their thing.
God, I mean, that's even more kind of creepy in its own
More
way.
souls bound to this earth.
And as you are walking along, and you sort of go to the city center, and you see some ghosts there, and you see a giant palace that looks like where whatever royal family or leading government might have been. You walk around there, and as you walk up, Green Dragon comes marching out of the palace gates.
Excuse me?
And then she just sort of sits down and perches with her two giant clawed
It's like
fingers.
Krieg's walking up, the dragon starts coming out. And it's like that episode of The Simpsons where the grandpa got his dad and walks back out.
She sits down and just goes, "Now why are all of you here? You couldn't possibly come to worship more demons."
And
No. Oh god, yeah, Doberman is immediately going to say, like, he knows about her, and he's like, oh, okay, this is it. And like he oh god, what was her name? Oh god, this is like
Olohimba.
speech. Olohimba. And he immediately just kind of like bows before he goes and tries to do like an elaborate like and says he's like, oh mighty Olohimba, like he's,
Oh, you even know my name.
yes, of course. We've always would have known of your graciousness me allowing us to speak before you. And he's just kind of like stumbling slightly, but he's trying to be reverent. And kind of like looking at Krieg for a moment. Goes, and oh my dear Olimba, we are not here to worship demons. Completely the opposite. We're here on a mission to exterminate a force, actually.
Oh, you're here to get rid of... I smell the grave on one of you. Which one is it?
That's when Krieg walks forward. I, Elohimba, and he also bows. Although the people, like, he doesn't bow as low. He's not trying to be overly respectful. So he's trying to be somewhat. But I come to return souls to the river.
And you have also returned. Erasma told me of you, and you also gained this.
And she taps your forehead, and she opens the eye of the Arcane Lord on your head, and she goes,
Why did Nex like you so much?
and I'll see you guys next time.
Cool.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Baby.
Last session. Krieg couldn't do anything. This whole session is just like...
It's all about him. It's all about him.
Krieg.
Oh, man. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you all next time.
Cool beans.